Hello everyone, welcome back to Triumph Trust FX channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for your comments and your likes and your support so far. I'm really grateful. And if you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Right, so we'll look into the review of the setups we discussed last week and some of the trades we took in the general group and the mentorship group. This week was a very good week to all of us in Triumph Trust FX, and especially those in the mentorship class. So if you have not joined the mentorship group, do well to contact me, and it's very affordable for you to join the mentorship group. Just contact me on Telegram, then I'll give you the information on how to join the mentorship group so that you will catch all the setups that we trade. Okay, so let's look at the review of the setups for last week. Then we look at the analysis for what we are looking at, the setups that are ready for us to trade in this new week that we are about to enter. Right, so this is AUD CHF. So we saw this a drop from this level with impulsive move. We saw this pullback retested the zone and drop, taking out this low and also taking out this low. So we're expecting a price will pull back either to this point. If we see a bearish setup, then we'll take a sell, or if we don't, we'll wait for price to get here. Then when we see the bearish setup, then we'll take a sell on the lower time frame, which is the 15 minutes time frame. So this is what happened. So when price hits this zone, we saw our bearish setup, so we decided to take our entry here. Price went back to retest this level and dropped down, and we were able to get some pips to hit our first take profit, and we were able to get some profit from AUD CHF. On AUD JPY, it's almost the same setup with AUD CHF. We saw this drop down, price pull up and drop immediately, so we're expecting price to reject from any of these zones, and this is what we got that day. The same time we took the AUD CHF, it was the same time we took this AUD JPY, and that was how price dropped, and we were able to get TP1 from that one too. CAD CHF also was another setup we're expecting to sell from this zone, and if possible from here, if in case we do not see our setup on this first zone. And on CAD CHF, this is what we got. So price got to our expected zone, and that was how it dropped down to our expected target, which is this zone that is here. Then we also have the same thing for CAD JPY. CAD JPY, we're expecting a sell from any of these zones, and that was what we got here. So here we saw that while price was going up to retest the indicator, our TDR was giving a divergence, so we were able to get this CAD JPY to the downside. This is crash 1000 index for those who trade in indices. So we saw this 3 consecutive drop here, and we decided to take a buy from this point, and this was the result on crash 1000. Then we also had GBP JPY setup. I talked about this on our last week review, and till the end of the week, price have not gotten to our expected entry zone. So hopefully this week we expect that price will get to this zone. Price may decide to reject from this zone and get back. Then if we see a bearish setup here, we sell. If it doesn't and price get here and we see a bearish setup, then we'll sell. So you can still put an eye on GBP JPY as we enter the new week. Then we also had a setup on Gbp NZD. We saw this drop, a pullback and another drop. So we're expecting a price to get to this zone, and that was how price got to the zone. And when we saw our setup, we were able to take our entry. We took some entry here and others here, and that was how price dropped till it get to our expected target. Then we also had GBP USD setup. When we saw this, there was no bearish setup for us to take our entry here, so we waited until price dropped, and the next push up to the same zone, we got a divergence here, and we're able to take this trade and got some profit before it returned back up. So this was the GBP USD entry, and this, and after giving us some pips here at this level, at this zone, price got rejected and pushed back to the next our next expected zone. Here is NZD CHF. On NZD CHF, we're expecting price to reject from this zone or this zone, and price got there and gave us our bearish setup, and we're able to sell to this level before price pulled back up. Then same thing happened on NZD USD. Price got to the zone. The first zone we're expecting price to get to was somewhere here, but there was no entry there, so we're expecting it to get to the higher zone, and price got there and dropped. Right, so this is USD card. On USD card, we're expecting price to either if we see a buy setup, we'll take here. If it doesn't, we'll wait here. Price got to this level, and we're able to get a buy setup here, and that was our price moved up to our profit target. This is volatility 75 index, so we're expecting a sell from this zone after seeing that price was giving this M formation, and with the confirmation of this TDR, so price was able to drop massively on volatility 75. So all the sectors were shared in the mentorship group with those who are in the mentorship group, and most of us took most of the trade. I don't think everybody took all the trade, but if you need to catch up with all this setup, please do well to join the mentorship group. If not, most of the setup I post them on my general Telegram group, and the link to that general Telegram group is on the description of this video below. Feel free to join the group. We have some free setup we'll send to the group for us to also trade, so that not everybody will be left out. So this week we'll be looking at that Gbp Jpy setup I posted last week. If price decide to pull back to that level, then we are going to take some sell entry on Gbp Jpy. Okay, so we're looking at this area for a sell. So if price decide to come back to this level and you see a bearish setup, you can go back down to the 15 minutes time frame. If you see a bearish setup on this zone, you can take your sell. If not, you wait for price to get to this rejection zone. If price get to this rejection zone and gives you a bearish setup, then you can take a sell to this very zone that we have here. That is what Gbp Jpy. I'll also be looking at USD CHF. I've seen that price rallied down to this level, this support level, and got rejected, came back to retest this zone with these wicks. So if price close above this 13 exponential moving average in this 4-hour time frame, I will drop to 15 minutes time frame and look for a bullish setup. Then we'll take a buy from here to any of these zones that we have up here. So that is what I'll be looking out to do on USD CHF. If price closes above the 13 exponential moving average, I'll look for a pullback to a proper support level, then I take a buy to this level. If I don't see any bullish setup, I will leave it to go to this level, but hopefully I'll be looking to sell from this zone. There are a lot of rejection on this place, and price drop with this impulsive move. Though we have some rejection here, we hopefully, if price pull back to this level, we'll sell. But here we'll be looking for a buy setup. On the 1 hour time frame, I have AUD USD. On AUD USD, I've seen that price has dropped. AUD USD is bullish here, so price has dropped, taking out this low, but it's already currently on this support level. So I'm hoping that price will drop to this zone. If price gets rejected from this zone and close above the 13 exponential moving average, I will drop to 5 minutes time frame and look for a bullish buy setup. Then from there I'll take a buy to this level. But I'm also expecting that price may drop from this other block, as when price come back to hit this level and we'll see a rejection to the downside, then we'll also decide to sell to this level, because I can see that price has broken structure here. So hopefully, if price will not drop down from this point, it will reject from here, then get here, then if you see a sell setup, then we're going to sell to the downside. So we'll be posting updates on the general Telegram group. I'll also, since there is I'll also put once we get some good setup, I'll post some on the general Telegram group, so that we all can partake in some of the trades. All right, thank you for watching. I wish you a very successful week this as we begin the new week by Monday. All right, thank you and God bless you.